hope that you are doing well. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. So if you are returning, welcome back. And if you're brand new, my name is Shannon and I'm glad to have you and all of that. And so my channel can be very intense. I look at a lot of criminal activity most of the time. And so I'm very personable with my audience on this channel, and sometimes I roar on this channel. It's always for uprightness sake and no more, no less. I love the great Elohim that created everything people call in the universe. I call him by his scriptural name because the scripture is found in the tarot. It still lives today. His name is Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. I love his son that walked among us in the flesh, son of David, Yeshua. And Jehovah is Yeshua, and Yeshua means salvation. I don't have any churchy types of mindsets. My churchy types of mindsets just walking in the truth, man. And the truth is spiritual to us, and it's enlightenment to us, and the truth comes by keeping the commandments. So I keep all 10 of the commandments, and I love Jehovah. This is who I am, and you'll get anything on this channel. We look at the good, the bad, the ugly, the nasty, the disgusting, the great and beautiful, all of it. We just let Jehovah bring out whatever he wants to bring out for any given person it needs to come out for. And then we just go with it, and you just do with it what you need to. If it's not your message, then it won't resonate with you. If it is, then I guess it'll be your message. You do whatever you need to do with it. But welcome to this channel. If you do stay, I'm glad to have you. If you've got to go away, thanks for checking me out. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, and all of that as well. Let's get started here. All right, thank you, Jehovah, for clear to find messages. Let me just stop here real quick. I want to say thank you to those of you who gave to my Cash App, and it's down below if anybody still wants to help. If you want to watch what took place with me and why I'm in a place of need. I've been in need for the last 4 years, but especially now I got evicted out of my apartment, which was unethical because of everything that's happened the last few years. But my story is down below. Those of you who did give, I was able to pay for a couple extra days to have shelter, and so I will be in this little lodging place where I'm staying for the next couple of days. I'm really connecting with Jehovah about what I need to do, because a lot of you all know about me being ejected out of society itself, and what, I've been, a prisoner in my home for not the whole 4 years, but for the last 7-8 months, I've been stuck in my home as a prisoner, nowhere to go, and just dwindling away on what little money I did have and stuff like that. And so all I have is a tarot, and I'm a firm believer that you cannot charge for the spirit. And I've always said that on my channel, and I've been connecting with Jehovah, and I give freely of myself 7 days a week on my channel as an offering of what Jehovah wants to say to us, okay? And I serve the public this way by way of what Jehovah has told me to do. And so I've been connecting with him today and just trying to figure out what to do. I will let you know for sure. But if those of you are, a part of this channel, and those of you who do want a reading or something like that, I will not charge for that reading. I used to do this a long time ago, just at the leading of Jehovah. If I'm, feeling led to read something, then I will. I will do a reading if I'm led to do it, and then you don't give an offering or just a donation to the channel or anything until after that reading is done, and whatever the Great One tells you to do, then you do that. Because this is just me, and I'm not judging anybody else who does charge for their own reading. I'm talking about my channel. I'm talking about the work that Jehovah's called me to do on this channel. And so I'm just kind of, tossing it up because I got to be able to live. And, day by day, I mean, like I said, those of you who gave, I was able to raise up enough money to pay for a couple more days. But, I walked down to get me a little coffee this morning and a couple of taquitos. That will be all that I eat today. I got me a big thing of water to last me for a couple of days. And, I'm not a beggar. And first of all, I'm not poor. I've been made poor. And it's a disgrace, really, that anybody in the earth has been put out, because there's enough resources in the earth for any given person to not have to be on the street or have to, say anything. I mean, I'm not a prideful person, but it's hard to say, where I'm at right now, and it's a disgrace because it makes the people who've done this to me also look bad as well. And I guess it is what it is at this point. But you know, unless you're in my shoes, you'd probably have to do the same thing, and so it is what it is. But you know, as far as taking a bath, I got a little bar of soap, and I'm trying not to cry, to wash my hair with, and so it's like raising the money to either at least just have a place to sleep, or taking a little bit, going down the road, getting a little this, you know, a little something to eat or some shampoo or something like that. So I was only able to just grab a few things out of my house, and I grabbed my toothpaste and I forgot to grab my toothbrush, and so I've been brushing my teeth with my finger, and anyway, sorry. Anyways, kind of where I'm at. So those of you, I just want to say thank you for those of you who did give. I appreciate it very much. And I'm just going to go day by day and see where it takes me. It sucks that I have a whole house full of my furniture, my things, my pictures, a vehicle that was messed with that just sits there in the parking lot. I can't drive it. Have no way to go over there to even get my things or money to put my things in a storage because of wicked people's hearts who've done wickedly. Anyway, I will get back on today and let you know, as far as readings are concerned, this is all I have to make some type of way of surviving. And the worker is worthy of his wages, and I work for the Great One. And he's never failed me, even if it's like this, at the minimum of what I have to deal with right now. I've went days and days without food before, even when I was in my apartment. And I spoke about that not too long ago, the last time I had to go on a fast to manage what money I had. I went 9 days without eating. So, you know, I've been accustomed to living like this for the last 4 years, unfortunately. And those of you who understand and have been there, I send you love and light. I do. I put my arms around you energetically. I know what you're going through. And anyway, let's just get in here and just pull some cards. I just wanted to share that. Jehovah, come on in here. What do you want to say? I appreciate you so much, and this is the day that you have made, and I choose to smile within it. We have the wheel coming out. Yesterday the wheel came out. Sorry. Now I got makeup all down my face. Yesterday the wheel came out, and it was for the Shabbat, and I read it right out of Scripture. So if you are new, the tarot is in the Scripture, and it's the Yod, it's the arm of Jehovah. It's a consequence card as well. It's also luck. It's about the truth. It's law. It's travel. It's spirituality as well. It goes either way. And in the negative, it's really big exaggeration. Regardless, whichever way this turns, it will turn in the truth, even if somebody else has exaggerated, done something to you to put you in the negative. This is Jehovah's arm coming in and ruling for him. This is authority. And Jehovah will turn it negative for the people that it needs to be negative on, and positive for the people who stand in the truth. And that's how the wheel works here. We have the Knight of Cups also jumping out here. So this is the Knight in shining armor. This could be love messages, being fair. It's a romance card as well. The wheel can go back to a husband energy as well. And so somebody's being, loving and falling in love, or being, fair, whatever. That's what that's here for. This is also a law card, so both these can also go back to the law as well. The Four of Wands, the home, is here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Wands, trading. That's 7 wands, and originally this morning I got up and I did a reading, and there the 5 of wands, the 7 of wands was there, the emperor was there. He actually showed up in the live reading on my other channel today. There has been war, so 7 wands is like a blocking type of energy, but the 3 of wands is some type of manifesting your ideas and trading. And some type of celebration is also here. So somebody trades something around, some type of celebration for some of you all. There's still the consequences here today. The Seven of Cups was there in my other live reading, consequences. But this big time consequence with the oil of his arm coming in and having to protect some people. I talked about how this is the arm, but it's also his closed hands, and his people are engraved on his hands, and he'll protect even if there's a whirlwind going on here. What's the will here for you? Hold on. Something's inevitably changing. This is inevitable timing within some situation that's going on here, within trading situations, communication with the Knight. The Pentacle also showed itself today as well. Contracts, baby situations could also be here. What else is here? This is a good solid Pentacle. The wheel goes back to being fortunate, or fortune could be there as well. We had filthy lucre there that came out in wording. I spoke about it on my other channel. We had thievery that had been around some stuff. Something about a casino had also come out in one of my readings as well. So we have the, oh, I don't know if y'all can see that very well. The truth is here. That's the Ace of Swords coming out here. So we have two conceptions of something, a thought, something very solid with the Pentacle is here. Look, people, if we're standing in the truth, this looks good for us with the wheel coming out here. Something very solid is here for us, and the truth is here. We want the truth. That's what we want. Some type of communication could be there also with the Ace of Swords. So the wheel twice is here, people. That's huge. That's really huge energy, and that's good for us. If we're standing in the truth is here about something. And remember, the other day, the truth is known about on that other reading that I did 2 days ago. The Hangman is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is flipping yourself upside down, trying to see something. Again, this energy goes back to the Seven of Cups that showed up in my other reading today. Consequences, okay? Some type of a long-term hanging there, trying to see from every angle. And you and I, if we do that for very long, here comes the will. It's going to turn regardless. And some people, if this law, and it is, we got a lot of law here. Some people we know are dealing with prison as well. Let me grab my other. So if you are new, I have a homemade deck here that's got all kinds of stuff, and I'm just going to pick from it. I was able to rig up my camera a little differently. Those of you who've been following me, it's been sitting inside this box, and so I've got my camera finally set up a different way. You would laugh if I actually told you what's holding my camera up, and I will spare you. All right. We have a music group, yes, and we know about the contract, people. We know about it, and there's consequence around that, whether they like that or not. I don't care. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about. It's here. And material happiness is really here. There's a lot of it showing up here for you and I. Prostitution has been involved in some situations, and something about a campsite is here. So somebody took some type of travel and there was prostitution around some situation. Then I guess it was still some type of a real big consequence here on that stuff. Sit down, because we need to talk. So somebody might have some new conversations coming, and something could be very much around a decision around that, just because of what I read for this morning. So just listen to your intuition. Some type of let's stay together. If you're going to fix something, people, that's positive. That's positive. If somebody's willing to work on something in a relationship, that's what you should do. The sacrifice of the wicked. This is sacrificing here with the Hangman. Okay? The sacrifice of the wicked is an abomination. So how much more when they bring it with a wicked mind? Okay, well, so some people got some consequences really outside of this world that they're dealing with. Shame, guilt, and prison. That's a prison card. We got a lot of law out here, as always. Something about the sanctuary. Again, we always have spiritual situations coming out on my channel. This is a prophecy card as well. Very spiritual card. We're dealing with the pandemic. Something happened with somebody where the pandemic was concerned. It's coming out. Perplexity and embarrassment is here. Okay, that's why somebody's flipped upside down. What do I do? Because I am embarrassed because of something that's happened, especially if there's prostitution or whatever it has been around the guilt, shame, and prison. I guess it is what it is. You ain't gonna get set free though unless you face the truth. Okay, you can go crazy just sitting there because something was traded here. Okay, I think it was a celebrating type. Maybe it was around the 4th of July or something like that. Think it was, you know, celebrating thing. That was a great thing to do, but it had some type of real big consequence to it. Whoso loves instruction loves knowledge, but he that hates reproof is brutish. And remember, the scripture says the brutish and the fool does not know that when they spring up, it's like Jehovah just going to take the sword and just come in and just cut them all out at once. Do it, Jehovah. There's something to do with manure. Yuck. But the word manure is here. It's going back to making reference to like livestock, and it comes out on the channel all the time. So whoever out of all these cards, there's all kind. I have a whole dictionary in that thing, and my hands always find something about somebody who lives on a farm or something like that. Always comes out. So if you're dealing with somebody who's got livestock, the livestock rune represents your offspring, so there'd be children here. It represents something hidden that's going to come to the surface. It represents fraud issues as well. What else does it represent? Can't remember. But anyway, it's a livestock room. Trading. We got trade here as well. But something filthy would be out here with manure. You spell it D-M-N. Is that a demon? Probably. Given that there's wicked sacrificing out here. The righteous is delivered out of trouble. Thank you, Jehovah. And the wicked will come in its stead. Thank you, Jehovah. There's some type of a love match out here that's straight from Jehovah. Let's see what's hidden that's coming to the surface for us. Thank you all for being patient with me. Something's changing in a very big way. What's hidden, Jehovah, that's coming to the surface? Okay, a reunion could be here, okay, or something about a reunion. This is a celebration. So whatever the truth is about the guilt, shame, and prison, and the music group, and the sacrifices, and the material world that's out here, and the campsite, something about that reunion is coming, or somebody's just coming back around for whatever's going to be communicated. It's got somebody also turned upside down. Can't take away from the energy that's still here. So again, we were told in the other reading somebody really needed to go with it. You are led forth by peace and peace alone. Wisdom is here with the old woman. Okay, this also has a meaning of being rigid as well. But this is also a card of somebody who is highly regarded within some situation. Okay, this is the word wisdom came out today on a reading that I did not upload right before I did the live, and so something about wisdom is here because the hermit was on the live reading, and it has a meaning of that as well. This is our higher mind going off with the wheel coming out in a very big way. This is real big discernment. If that's in the upright, somebody's able to turn themselves upside down and look from every direction and get some type of a discernment. Somebody trying to escape something. It's also an escapism card as well. Ain't going to be able to escape because the arm of Yehovah, both of his arms are coming in here today to do something. But we have something about a reunion and wisdom that is hidden, that is coming to the surface. What else, Yehovah? The surprise. This is a positive card to get with the surprise card because it goes back to something unexpected is here. But it's something ending very well. Okay. The thought card is at the bottom of the deck. And this is trying to figure out ideas and what to do, how to do something and stuff like that. That's the hangman in the upright of that. All right. So there's some type of truth there. Let me take a rune and we'll call this a reading. If you are gathering with family today, since it is still the weekend as I am recording this, and there's some type of trading around that, there's still great big consequences out here around some stuff for whatever the reunion is. Okay, there's things that will cost some people if the wheel goes in the wrong direction. Okay, there will be rigidness that will come to the surface for that. Okay, so whatever that is. But if we choose right, we have some type of nice surprise coming up. The letter R is here. So something about travel would be here since the wheel is here twice. This is the Raito, and it represents the ride. It represents, again, travel. It's also a help rune. It is some type of a separation for those who blame errors on others. Again, so there would be some type of a consequence out here as well. Some type of undertaking with this. This is a regression rune in the negative of it. But I always bring out, we have a music group out here, and so the Raito sounds like the radio as well, so let Jehovah just bring it on out the way he wants to. The R and the Y, we have a couple of Y connections. Rye, your name could be Ryan, or some type of connection with that could be out here. We also have the L and the J also appearing in this reading as well. Okay, I'm just going to leave this here for now. Thank you for being patient with me. I will be back on later to maybe do some talking because I don't have anybody to talk to, but you all, I appreciate you all being a part of this channel and being a part of my soul group. Those of you all who have for the last couple of days just given me energetic, nice words. Somebody said today that you don't know me, but you're a big part of my life every single day, and I teared up because y'all have no idea. Those words are priceless to me. There ain't no money that could touch stuff like that. Just knowing that somebody in the earth cares for you enough to just sit down for a second to write something like that to anyone. I'm feeling like the Spirit is impressing upon me. If you haven't talked to somebody in whom you have high regard for, you need to contact that person. Just say, I know we haven't talked for a long time. I just want to say that you were on my mind today. You have no idea what that does to somebody. Maybe somebody needs to do that to you. I don't know, but it moved me. It brought tears to my eyes. If you're listening, thank you. Thank you for caring, all of you. I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Shalom.